We've looked at some of the tools and capabilities of Logos that can help in studying a passage and gathering information to be used in a sermon. In the remaining videos in this series, we're going to look at Logos features to help in the writing, management and delivery of sermons. And in this video, we're going to look at management of sermons and how to create a sermon document. Invoking the Logos Sermon Builder, available from the Tools menu, is one way to create a new sermon document, or they can be created from the Docs menu. But we're going to use the Sermon Manager, a feature added in Logos 9 to help in the creation, management and organisation of sermon docs. Open the Tools menu, enter Sermon in the search field, and open the Sermon Manager in a floating window. This tool shows all the sermon docs on your system and provides the ability to sort by different headings. Or you can use the filters on the left to select a subset of your sermons. And for more details on this tool, please see the training material on the Sermon Manager. For the purpose of demonstration, we're going to create 3 sermon documents to be used on successive Sundays, picking up on different aspects of the same passage. Change the 1 in the add line to a 3 and click the blank sermon button. This provides the option of creating a blank sermon document or using a template to pre-populate some information. To use the template option, go back to the main Logos workspace and create a new sermon doc from the Docs menu. Ensure the sermon info pane is open, and if it isn't, open it using the info button. Specify that we're creating a template and give the sermon doc a name. Enter a name for the preaching series in the series field. Enter the passage details. Then in the body of the document, enter some headings, specifying them all as heading 1. Start with an introduction section, then one for key points, include implications and application, finish with a section for conclusion. Now go back to the Sermon Manager, then click the blank sermon button and select the template you just created. Then click the Date Entry button, initially showing no date, and select the next Sunday. By default, this will create the series for each successive Sunday, but you can modify this by clicking the button. Click the Add button to generate the series. You will now see 3 new sermon documents with the passage specified in the template document set for the next 3 Sundays. Select the first sermon and rename it. Specify topics as Christ as Prophet and a Prophet. Do the same for the second sermon. Name it OT Fulfillment. Specify the topic as Prophecy Fulfillment. And finally, for the third sermon, name it Arrival of the Messiah. Specify the topic as Messiah. Note that the first sermon document has a status of in progress, while the second and third have a status of upcoming. These are designed to give a visual indication of where you are in the sermon preparation process, with delivered indicating the sermon was preached in the past, in progress for those with a due date within the next 7 days, upcoming for those due within the next 8 to 30 days, planned for those due further than 31 days in the future, idea where no date is specified at all. We now have 3 sermon documents ready to start populating with the text of the sermons based on our previous study. You can see them in the Docs menu, and in the next video in the series we will look at how to use the Sermon Builder to populate them.